Happy Saturday, guys. Hope y'all having a great day. Got my mask on. It's dusty out here. We all know that I had surgery in January, and it cost me a nice little penny. So, man, I'm taking care of my sinuses. So, that's why I got my mask on. Hope y'all can hear me. I got this AC on. It's getting hot in Texas. 96 degrees. It was just snowing 5 days ago, though. That's crazy. But, yeah, man. Hope we all leveling up in life. Are you leveling up in life? Or are you staying the same? Now, how you can measure that is by KPIs. So that means measuring yourself where you were a year ago, or 6 months ago, or 3 months ago. Whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, or money-wise, or investment-wise. Wherever you want to be at, make sure you measure yourself accordingly. And all that does is it gives you a sense of where you are. You know, it gives you data. It allows you to see exactly where you are. And I know sometimes we scared to look at the numbers, because I am sometimes. Like, man, I hate to, I know I spent a little bit too much on my wife's birthday, and I'll be like, man, I hate to see how much, you know what I mean? But we have to know that information. We have to know that information. And the thing is, we have to continue to be mindful and aware of the situation. So for me, I measure my progress, man. Like, I measure my progress. And when it's time for me to reap what I sow, I won't be disappointed. You know why? Because your KPI will tell you, oh, bro, you ain't put the work in. So how do you expect to be where this guy is and he put the work in? You can't be mad at nobody but yourself. And a lot of people don't want to face the music. And sometimes I don't. So I'm not perfect, but I am, I hold myself to the fire a lot. And I guess that's better than the alternative. I guess that's better than a person that lollygags and don't take life serious at all. Because one day it's going to catch up. It's going to catch up, man. So if you just, now, it's like, I heard a quote, it said, being poor, it said being broke is temporary, but being poor is a mindset. I'm gonna say it again, being broke is temporary, but being poor is a mindset. Man, that hit hard right there, man. Because you can have a person that's broke at a certain time, but his mindset is there, you know what I mean? But he just don't have the way to get there yet. He's still seeking that information. But if you get a person with a poor mindset, they think on a different level of poorness, man. So that's another way of measuring your progress. Who was I 2 years ago? Who was I 5 years ago? Who was I 8 years ago? And by leveling up, we have to have that data. We have to have that intel on where we need to be and why we need to be there. So, leveling up. And when you want to level up, you got to give something up as well. The reason why you're in the situation that you're in is because of the choices you made 5 years ago. I'm going to say that again. The reason why you are in the situation that you are in is because of the situation, is because of the choices that you made 5 years ago. Come on, man. We got to start holding ourselves accountable of our own situation, of our own choices, of our own problems. We put that on ourselves. We overspent on that car. We went and paid 30 grand for that trip and put it on a credit card. Don't know how you're gonna pay it back, but you wanted to be in the moment, to look like you had it on the internet. Come on, We got to do better than that. So we got to level up, and we got to give something up to level up. And I was on the phone with a person that I used to work with, and he said, man, you were talking that real estate thing 7 years ago at the job in North Dakota, bro. I used to live in North Dakota, those that you know. I lived in North Dakota for 9 years. But I was broke, but my mindset was rich, right? You know what I mean? So he said, bro, you were talking that real estate. The thing that you doing, bro, you was talking that 7 years ago, man. I said, I know, bro. He said, he was always been talking about that. I want to get into it too. I'm like, bro, I can show you how to do it. And it just goes to show that he measured my KPI. He was my KPI. He measured my progress. I was talking real estate. I was talking investments when I didn't have no money, when I was broke, but not poor in the mind. I was broke in the pockets, but not poor in the mind. I always thought this way. I always thought, man, how do I? And I'm still that way now. I'm still trying to figure out how do I. Period. It's no in between. So that's the reason why I chatted with him, and and this is the thing too, man. And by him measuring my position, he also measured his. He still haven't made a move. He's still in the same spot. I'm like, bro, man, you were talking about this, like you said, 7 years ago. You still ain't made no move, bro. And then at the end of the conversation, he said, man, I'm just scared to fail. Bro, what? You already failing. You already failing. If you, like, I'm already failing. Like, if you are not in the position that you want to be in, and you still accepting mediocre, if you still accepting borderline success or whatever, you already failing, bro. We already failing. And that's what I told him. Like, bro, we already failing. We might as well go chase it. We might as well continue to grind. Use our W-2 income to go buy assets that frees up our time to go back home with my wife, to go back home with his kids. You know what I mean? So you can't be afraid to fail, bro. You're already failing. So anyway, we gotta level up, man. And we gotta level up. There's no excuses. And how you can measure your I would say your emotional intelligence, spiritual, is you can look back as well, like what you used to get upset about that you no longer get upset about. That's how you can measure your growth. Always look back, man. Measure. Like, don't be scared. I mean, if you're not there, you're just not there. In some ways, I'm not there. But my growth as of January into now, man, it's been crazy, bro. It's been crazy. And that's why life is so beautiful, because you just don't know. You don't know when it ends. You don't know what's gonna be tomorrow, bro. You don't even know the next 2 hours. Like, I'm good now on this site that's full of gas, oil, all kind of explosive stuff. When they frack, they actually go down a hole and they blow a charge in the earth 10,000 feet below the ground. That can go terrible. We all can die right here. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't take that for granted. Every day I hit my knees, man. And I thank God for bringing me through another night. Bringing me through another successful night and day. Because, like I said, the sun is coming out. Snakes, spiders, bro, it's so much danger out here, man. And that's why they pay you the big bucks, because, dude, anything can happen. Anything can happen. And I don't take that for granted. I talk to my mom every single day. My sister, we chat every single day. My wife, every single day, on every other hour. My dad, we talk every other day. Yeah. I love you. And I hit my knees and I thank God. Because guess what? I can be gone in the next 2 hours, bro. Anything on this location can ignite and send us all. Bro, I don't even want to think about it. But anyway, Yeah, man, I'm beyond grateful for life, bro. I'm beyond grateful. I'm beyond grateful. And I see these old school cats, like, I'm venting now, bro. This might be a 30-minute video. So I'm venting now. This is therapy for me. I see the old school cats, and I see them taking the easy road. And I ask myself, like, man, when did the fire burn out for them? What made them take the easy road? Like, why did they decide to continue to just accept mediocrity? You know what I mean? Because I talk to some cats, man, I used to be in shape, man. I used to save my money. I used to. I'm like, bro, what happened? You know what I mean? And that's the people that I tend to listen to. I listen to the people that done lost it. See, a lot of people turn their nose up to those people that lost it. Oh man, you don't know what you're talking about. You lost it. Oh man, you don't know what you're talking about. You been to jail. Oh man, you don't know what you're talking about. You came from this, came from that. But bro, those are the people that you want to listen to. Because the people that's already successful, some people ain't gonna tell you their downfall. Some people ain't gonna tell you, man, this is what I was doing, blah, blah, blah. But it's the people that lost it all, man. You need to know what not to do. That's why I listen to those type of people more than I listen to the people that's at the top. Because I don't want to mess it up. Because this is what I do. Unconsciously do. Consciously do. When I talk to somebody, man, and I see them and they complaining and they overweight and they stuck out here for 15 years and they talking about their finances, I ask them, bro, how old are you, bro? You know, it just be conversation though. Like, how old are you? He'll say 47. I met a dude today, he was 43. Overweight. He said he a diabetic and high blood pressure. And I'm trying to give him some pointers. I'm like, bro, all you got to do is fast. If you fast and watch what you eat, all of that'll be cured. But other than that, he was just giving me excuses. Man, I got to eat, man. I thought we had to eat all the time. Bro, I'm trying to tell you that we don't. But anyway, I always ask him, like, bro, if you could give me some advice, and some people take this wrong. If you can give me some advice, how can I not be in your position in 15 years? Because I'm 30. And I take that advice, man. Don't buy liabilities. Don't marry the wrong person. Don't have kids too soon. It's always almost the same stuff. I rather, like I tell a dude today, I'd rather go broke from bad investments than broke trying to impress people. I'll say it again. I'd rather go broke from bad investments, trying to invest in the stock and the markets go down or whatever. I'd rather lose all my money investing versus lose all my money and try to impress people. Period. That's what I'd rather be that person. So anyway, man, be careful who you listen to. Be careful who you listen to. If that person ain't where you want to be, don't take no advice. Now, you love that person, bro, and I'm not saying disrespect that person. I'm not saying that you don't love that person. If that's your mom, dad, sister, brother, teacher, fitness coach, if that's your advisor, bro, if they are not where you want to be in 5 to 7, 10 years, don't listen to that person, man. Why? And it trips me out because I see people, I see the gym teacher telling me to run, and he 300 pounds. Bro, how you gonna tell me to run up and down this court and you 300 pounds? I mean, okay, you might have the wisdom and the knowledge, but you ain't got the discipline. I'd rather have a person that's full of discipline versus the wisdom and knowledge of a specific field. Because if you got the discipline, you can learn the knowledge, bro. You can learn that stuff. But that discipline, that's what people got to work hard for. And that's what a lot of people don't have. And I always been that person, man. Like, Bro, who are you to tell me how to be a millionaire and you can't even find it? You can't even get your checkbook on her. Like, no, bro. No. That's why I went, I was in rooms, all my homies, they didn't really have nothing, boom, 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 whatever. So I knew consciously, like, bro, I'm gonna have to get into a room where I can see myself in 5 to 7 to 10 years. By doing that, I had to pay. I have a mentor. He's where I want to be. Now, I'm not saying I idolize nobody, because I don't idolize a soul on earth. I want to be like him. No, I don't idolize nobody. But I take advice from my mentor. You know what I mean? And he don't put himself in that idolized position. You can call him on the phone, like, man, or book a call, or whatever. So it's important to be careful who you listen to. Stop listening to people that you can teach. Nah, man, I'm not. I can't do it. I can't do it. But that's my little rant for the day. Leveling up. Make sure you leveling up. Like, use KPIs where you were a year ago, 9 months ago, 3 months ago. Make sure you leveling up, man. Because if you're not leveling up, I wouldn't say you're wasting life, but bro, your potential is going down the drain. And you can be better, you can do better. But it just take discipline. And it take looking at yourself in the mirror and having that confidence. So, and definitely be careful who you listen to. Be careful who you take advice from. Be careful who you tell your business to. Because I'm telling you, it's important. So I'm gonna get up out of here, and also just being grateful, showing gratitude. I'm always thankful every day, man. Every single day. I don't care how I feel, man. I'm gonna hit my knees and I'm gonna thank God for this day. And when I go out the door, everybody. I mean, I'm not saying everybody like walk past like this, I say what's up to, but I give a head nod, because some people don't be in the mood, bro. Especially out here in the field, people missing their family, people having bad, I try to be a beacon of light in people's lives. When I see people, boom, 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 hey bro, how you doing? You good? You blessed, bro? That's what's up, man. And I try to inspire, like, right there on the spot. Like, bro, how long you been out here? Boom, man, everything gonna be good, bro. You just gotta keep pushing. I inspire people off the gate. I don't, and that's if people want to talk. Now, when people don't really want to talk, you engage in the conversation, but they answering your question, but not really no affection, right? So that's what I do on a day-to-day basis. I don't care how I feel. I'm getting up and I'm gonna be. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I don't care how I feel. I'm gonna show gratitude and I'm gonna have a good attitude. Oh, that was a good one. I'm gonna show gratitude and I'm gonna have a good attitude. Yeah, man. Anyway, bro, I'm just here to inspire y'all, inspire myself. I talk to myself more. Man, look, if I could get a camera in here with no audio and just put it in here, I guarantee you, man, y'all think I'm crazy, bro. I talk to myself. I talk to God, bro. I be talking. I'm talking like full conversations. Like, you have to be your own hype man. Bro, I got to end this video. It ain't going to load with 20 minutes. But you got to be your own hype man. Man, don't let me get into this. Quit looking for outside motivation or inspiration or encouragement. Man, be your own. Stop that. Now, like I said, there's levels to it, because when I first started this journey of inspiration and being positive, I went to the YouTube ET motivation university videos. I did that. But bro, it's gonna come to a point where, like, man, this ain't doing nothing for me. I need to find out within myself. I need to get up myself in the morning. I need that. I need to stop trying to lean on a video to get me in the mood. Bro, you need to wake up in the mood. Like, be your own person, man. Lean on God. Be your own person. Sit by yourself. eat by yourself, grind by yourself, fail by yourself, pump your gas by your, bro, do it by yourself. Do it by yourself, man. Suffer by yourself. Quit telling people that you suffering. Quit telling people that I don't feel good. Quit telling people, oh, I ain't have a good day today. Quit telling people that. Even though you feel that, quit telling people that, man. Go through it. Like, why we gotta have some type of recognition of us, of life? We all going through stuff. Stop that. Stop that, man. Go through it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, bro. Like, this is what I always say, and what's next? Them cats that be telling me that they used to be in shape and all that, what's next, bro? You finna get in shape again? Because I don't want to hear what happened 20 years ago. I didn't see it, so. And it's all, they're trying to make themselves look good, feel good. Bro, I don't really care, bro. Like, but what's next, though? I can help you get back in shape. That's what you want. But anyway, man, let me get up out of here. I did a live earlier, pull-ups, some curls, burpees, but I usually take it easy on Saturdays, but I always get a little pump in though. But thank you guys for tuning in. I do this every day, all day. That energy that I have, man, right now, I have it every day, all day, 7 days a week. Gratitude with a good attitude. Blessed and never stressed. Even when I'm put to the test. With God, I can do my best. So, guess what, man? We're going to be better, and we're going to always push to be better. Anything that we got to shed off to get to the next level, I'm willing to sacrifice it, man. I don't care what it is. What it is. I sacrifice. If God say, all right, man, it's time to let that go so I can exalt you. Bro, gone. Period. It's gone, bro. It's gone. Now, I'm just thankful that my wife is on my level of entrepreneurship, on the investing tip, not really pushing to have kids right now, on that marriage tip, on that God-fearing tip. I'm glad she's on that tip because she's going to be with me to the end. Now, if I would have, and that's crazy how life works, because if you haven't found yourself and you make that commitment and then you change for the better, but your partner want to be still in the world, drinking, partying, bro, you might have to leave your partner. You know what I mean? You might have to leave your partner because God got something out for you to be better, but your partner ain't evolving. So that's stopping you from going up, or that's pulling you down. That's tough. That's a tough situation to be in. That's kind of crazy. But thankful that God sent me somebody that's on my level, that supports me, that makes sure that my dreams come true first. Cause she know that, bro, if you make it, we all make it. So guess what? She propped me up. Everything, man. She makes sure I'm good. Period. And you better be careful who you get involved in, who you marry, all these things, because it's very important. And this is the thing, man. When I was a youngin', I was always like, man, I want a wife. I want a business partner as a wife. I want a woman that make $100,000 a year. I want a woman that work like me, can grind like me. I want a woman that can do the things that I got to thinking about that. I'm like, bro, do you truly want that as a wife, bro? Do you truly want another man as a wife? Because that's what it is. If you want your woman to make the same amount of money as you, if you want her to grind like you, to be out all night, to make the money, then who gonna make home a home? Who gonna make home a home? Man, I got thinking about that. I'm like, bro, you know what? I don't even want that type of woman. Now, some men do. Some men do want that business partner as a woman and all that stuff, but I want I want a stay-at-home wife. You know, I want home to be home when I come home. I don't want to have to order takeout because the wife don't work 15 hours. I'm working 15 hours and come home and we got to order a pizza to go because nothing is cooked or anything like that. Like, that's something that I don't want that. So, yeah, man, I'm glad I came into realization and I didn't tell my wife that I don't want to do this because you don't make enough money. Like, bro, that makes no sense to me. But like I said, some men want that. I came to realization, bro, I don't want that, bro. Let me be the man and you the woman. So anyway, I done ran off to another subject, bro. This is me venting off and just giving advice of what I see. You know, I started looking up the word wisdom. So he said, what was the book of Proverbs said? I forgot what it was. But I was looking up the word fool and wisdom. But the Bible was saying, don't give wisdom to a fool or something like that. And I looked up the word wisdom. What do it mean to be wise, and what do it mean to be a fool? To be wise, it is you take what you learn and you take your experiences and you utilize it by making better choices. A fool, even though he knows, he still rejects. That's what a fool is. Now, a fool don't mean that you got a low IQ. A fool is somebody that knows better, or someone is trying to tell them better, but they are rejecting it. That's a fool. And the Bible talks about that all the time. Fool and wisdom and how to being wise and understanding. So my point is, man, don't be a fool. Listen to the people that's already been here for 50 years, 60 years. Ask them, like, man, where did it go wrong at for you? Like, what's next? If I do this, if I do that, can I get here in time? Like, bro, listen to the people that's been here. That's what my papa, I used to always talk to my papa. He gone now. He died. He's gone. I used to always talk to him. We used to be on the porch, man. He used to always tell me, bro, you different. He used to always tell me that, man, you different, man. I never understood that until I started getting into my middle 20s, like 5 years ago 20s. Like at 22, 23, I was still partying, drinking, you know what I mean? In college, turning up, whatever. I still didn't see my potential. But now, from 25 to 30, something drastically changed, bro. And it's not, I didn't have a car wreck or cancer or nothing, but it's just, I don't know, it dawned on me like, bro, you can really make your own way if you just focus. So, whatever, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna get up out of here. Hope you have a blessed night, blessed day. Another video gonna be coming out tomorrow. Just venting, man. Therapy session. I love it. Peace.